everyone, welcome to the class. Today, we are going to talk about the invention of blue and white porcelain in the Tang Dynasty.
As far as I know, following the Silk Road, therefore, came up the pottery and porcelain road, which helped the propagation of Chinese civilization. Chinese technological in making porcelain was thus spread to the world, contributing a lot to the progress of human civilization.
The Tang Dynasty was a prosperous time of social development in ancient China, when the porcelain making industry advanced rapidly. The porcelain made in that period was known for its great variety, varicolored glazes, and multiple vessel shapes. Productivity growth, technological improvement, social stability, cultural prosperity, and foreign exchange expansion provided proper economical and social conditions for the invention of blue and white porcelain in the Tang Dynasty. Some evidence has shown that blue and white porcelain was successfully produced as early as the Tang Dynasty. However, few of the blue and white wares from the Tang Dynasty can be found in China because most have been exported abroad. Tang blue and white ware was discovered in the 1940s, but it was largely ignored until Tang blue and white plate and pillow shells were excavated in 1975 from Tang city site in Yangzhou, which is a famous trade port in Jiangsu province. Another important finding occurred in 1998 when 3 pieces of intact Tang blue and white plates were found on the Indonesia Belitung shipwreck, providing specific clues for dating. The Gongyi king started firing porcelains in the North Dynasty. The industry became prosperous in the Tang Dynasty and declined in the Song and Qing dynasties. Archaeological excavations were conducted at the Baihe King site from 2005 to 2007 and at the Huangye King site from 2002 to 2004. A very small quantity of Tang blue and white shells was excavated from the late Tang stratum of the Gongyi King site. However, with the usage of archaeological stratigraphy, these shells can validate the time and place that the Tang blue and white was produced.
Therefore, Gongyi King, Baihe King, and Huangye King are listed as state king cultural relics protection units.
A study in the 1980s on Tang blue and white shells collected from the Yangzhou Tang city indicated that the raw materials of their bodies and glazes were similar to those of the Tang white porcelain from the Gongyi King site. Therefore, scientists drew the conclusion that Gongyi was the place of origin of Tang blue and white porcelain. The discovery of Tang blue and white shells at the Gongyi King site 2 decades later supported this hypothesis. Blue and white ware is single firing porcelain with an underglazed blue decoration. Blue and white porcelain has a well-sintered white body and is painted with cobalt pigment and coated with a high-fired transparent glaze. It refers to white glazed pottery with overglazed blue decoration. So it suggested that Gongyi was the original production era of the earliest blue and white porcelain. 4 shells of blue and white porcelain were excavated from the Baihe King site, but no intact blue and white vessels were found. The 4 shells include 2 bowls, a box and cover set, and the pillow decorated with flower patterns. Similarly, only one shot of a blue and white pot was excavated from the Huangye King side, and no impact blue and white vessels were discovered.
How about the firing techniques of Tang blue and white porcelain of the Gongyi King?
Because Tang blue and white porcelain samples are relatively scarce, their firing temperatures and physical properties were not measured. However, the average firing temperature of Tang white porcelains of the Baihe King and Huangye King is 1247 degrees, which indicates that Tang blue and white porcelains firing temperature is probably approximately 1250 degrees. Similarly, the firing process is basically the same as white porcelain except for adding a painting process on the body surface and then using high temperature single firing after glazing. That's all for today. Thanks for watching it. See you next time.